Hey guys, it's been the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to talk about some Morgan dollars and some other random things here as I grab some dollars for us to look at. Just want to remind y'all, if you like coin content and you enjoy this, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to help move the algorithm towards coin content that is not all hype-based. Also, sometimes people ask if you can buy the coins from the videos, and generally speaking, the answer is yes if we still have them. And that means if you click on the links in the show notes, there will be direct links to the coins that are available for sale on the website, theoldpubliccoin.com, or also the eBay sales of OP sales, something like that. So what I want to talk to you today about is a multitude of things here. Some of you already know what you're looking at when you look at some of these types of labels here. And that is that we've got some older holders and older style holders. And I want to talk to you about just comparing and contrasting a bunch of different coins. Morgan's all MS64 graded. And just want to mention real quick while we're looking at these coins, just what effect the externalities have in the coin market. All of these coins were put together for in a mail order group that was a Y2K group, and I know I've totally missed my chance here to take all these and get like a brand new label on there that says Y2K and sell them for like $300 each on the interweb. But just so you get an idea of how some things work in the market that are maybe not as coin related or hobby related, but are externalities, I want you to look at these coins here and see if you can follow along with what I'm showing you. And whoops, I'm not following along very well here. For those of you who think we're looking at coins right now, all we're looking at is serial numbers here. And there's a whole bunch of consecutive serial numbers here. So all of these coins were bought to somehow protect you during the Y2K crash, which, how this would help in the Y2K crash, I don't know exactly, but that's exactly how these coins were marketed. And what's interesting to me, of course, is that you have all these consecutive serial numbers, which makes you think, oh, well, did they just, already know that they're all going to be 64s? Probably what the company did that had these made was they probably sent them in on a bulk submission for 64s, and so after they were all graded 64s, they kicked out the 3s and the 5s or whatever else. When they got holdered, they all got consecutive serial numbers. So I think I had like 30 or 40 consecutive serial numbers in this group. So just be aware of stuff like that. Sometimes how externalities can affect the coin market a little bit, even though we don't want them to, because that's not really. But that's just how it is. That's how the world works. Just like how sports betting affects the thing, even though none of us want it to, right? So on these guys, there's some other things to talk about and look at, and that is, of course, training your eye as always. What's fun when you have a group of coins that are all the same grade and the same dates and stuff is you can start to look for consistency and start to see, strike, grade, hello, tone. I guess there are two sides to coins. Well, there's three sides. Don't forget, there's three sides. The edge is a side. Undoubtedly, we'll probably have some fun with some of these that did tone over time. Some cool coins kind of mixed in during a time when nobody cared as much about toning. I like that one. But the things that you can train your eye to, of course, are things like, do people like white coins, toned coins? Does that mean you kick out the yellow coin if you're buying a coin for yourself, right? Understanding what the market likes or doesn't like is always good. The other thing that helps you understand is that you can have coins that have the same grade but different eye appeal, and start to learn, hey, what am I going to look for or not look for my own coin collection? Am I going to avoid certain looks, right? Am I going to avoid coins that have contact marks in the obvious places, like in the open field in front of Liberty or on her cheek? Some of it is understanding what you like, and some of it is a little trickier because some of it's understanding what the market likes. For example, when these were packaged up, people literally didn't care about this. I mean, I used to have, you know, coins from the 90s. In the late 90s, I had guys all the time say, I want blast white. I had one guy who collected, you know, his term, toners. You got any toners for me, Ben? He used to come in. He probably has some cool stuff. I gotta ask him. I haven't seen him in a long time. But, you know, a coin like this, people probably would have just passed on. By the way, can I just tell you, this is a full rainbow. You have purple on the left. That is Roy G. Biv right there. Pretty cool. So the things to think about is, of course, the difference in eye appeal, strike, but also you start to understand just what a pain in the butt it is to go through a bunch of Morgans. Yeah, for those of you who think you want to be graders professionally, I'm just saying, like, that is, I don't know if you could pay me enough to have me grade Morgans all day long. I know that, you know, that may sound silly, but if you've ever really stopped and considered it, yeah, maybe you think it's for you, but I don't think it would be for me. I could probably grade ancients all day because there'd be some variety, or foreign coins, non-US coins for the diplomat out there. But you think about what a pain in the butt it is for even like a CAC who's supposed to be stickering these coins. Like, how many of these coins would you sticker, right? Would you say, okay, well, that looks like every 64 I've seen, so does that. I mean, I would want to sticker the toned coin, which I lost. It's in here, I didn't lose it, you know, but if you're stickering for a technical reason or just for an eye appeal reason, right? Or we're just looking for something that has a better look to it. Also, remarkably consistent. All of these, you know, most all of these are 83s. There's another group of mixed dates in here, but they're all commons, your 84s, you know, 98 O's. But once you get them all together, it's like, okay, I've got 100 of these coins. They all look the same. Why would I put a sticker on any of them, right? What's going to make something stand out versus not? And when you have one coin, it's really easy to look at it and just say, my, that's lovely. Okay, it was totally random that I picked this coin out because, my, that's lovely. But hey, vote yes or no if you want me to crack this coin out. Send it in, try to get it in a 5-holder. But you get the idea. I mean, maybe this coin gets a sticker because it just has a dominant cheek. The cheek's really clean for the grade. But really, just think about putting yourself in their shoes and trying to understand what we're looking at. Because all of our coins, when there are coins, should have a sticker on them. They should be special. You know, but when you look at a lot of them, it becomes a lot more difficult to, well, distinguish. I was going to say, well, in a way it becomes, I mean, in a way, if you look at a ton of them, it becomes easier to spot the cherries in the group. That's actually what I should be saying. It becomes easier to spot cherries in the group after you've looked at a bunch of coins. You know, but most of us don't really have the opportunity to look at a ton of coins that are all graded the same to pick out the top, you know, the top of the grade, which is kind of how I think about things. All right, guys. Well, there you go. This is a mail order blitzkrieg on MS64 Morgans. Thanks so much for watching. Probably some of these will be available on the website. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.